You're listening to the voice of IWA Flip here on Interfed Radio. Welcome to the Nightmare Dimension After Hours. With me in studios, Commissioner Brandon Madden. Commissioner, welcome back.
How we doing today?
Oh man, well, we're crossing our fingers, but I'm waiting for the first no connection.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties, brother, but we hope that we can get through it.
Yeah. So last time this did happen, the show came out fine. Just we may step over each other a little bit if it happens, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, we're doing it live.
Right. we don't shoot for the perfect show. We like to throw it out with all the mistakes and flaws and all that, right?
It's the beauty of it, bro. It's just the way it is, right. the way nature intended. Now, let's jump right into this. I got to start with a particular group, bro. Here in the Nightmare Dimension, they've been pretty much a force to be reckoned with from the start. Whether they were the dragons, and then they've made the leap, and now they've brought the way I see that story arc of the dragons' metamorphosis into the dark side, which eventually led to what we believe the demise of the first pack of Sith Lords, and now this current new reign of the Sith Lord. What did we call them? The royal queens of the Sith Lord, or the
royal court? Yeah,
the royal court. So now, that's that little story arc that I see. From the time that I've been here. Like I said, I know Catfish and the Catfish gang teamed up with Dr. Frankenstein, which we'll get more into, and his patients to take on those dragons. And oh, there we go. We had our first bleep.
I didn't hear the music though. Usually we get the and I didn't
right.
hear it at all. So
yeah, no, that was a quick little bleep. It was but. Yeah, so I remember that story arc coming into the league, how they teamed up to take on the then dragons, led by Reverend Boswell, who, we mentioned Boswell back in the days, how he a big part of the story arc, that developed this league and kind of brought it to where we're at today. But we won't get too much into Boswell. He's long gone, and we'll talk about the what did you call it, the memorial that we're gonna raise for the fallen ones here in the league. But
yeah, the fallen monsters,
the fallen. Yeah. Now, the Nightmare Dimension, brother. I mean, we've taken it into a new phase. The former Living Nightmare League has evolved, and it continues to grow into a better and bigger project. And well, speaking of bigger, better things, you've brought a side dish. I mean, as if the Bronze Age wasn't enough, you still have enough to have a side dish. You bring in the Wicked Wars League, and we're one cycle away, and well, those Sith ladies and that story arc continues with the first of their kind, because since I've been here, we haven't reached out to the Wicked Wars League. I mean, as a matter of fact, the Wicked Wars League wasn't even around. But it's nice to see another trash talk league reach out, and this pay-per-view. No one is safe is only a cycle away now.
Yes, the goosebumps are here. Excited for this pay-per-view. And yeah, definitely happy for the Wicked Wars to be another league that's, out there, not the normal, just regular wrestling league. Something a little different. I got nothing against any of the regular wrestling leagues. I'm in a lot of them, but I like the Living Nightmare, and Wicked Wars, how they're just different. And I think that makes it good for a joint pay-per-view.
Now,
maybe.
Now, have you had time to research their opponents? Because I know who they are now, Commissioner. I'm on A game today. You know,
So for
because
yes,
last time I don't know
we
what
gave you
what
homework
maybe
last
sleep
time.
deprivation. But
Yes, we gave you homework assignments last time to figure out who the Dangerous Alliance was and who Holly Danger was, and
uh,
you know,
well, I got one of my assignments done.
nice.
We won't get into the other one, but the Dangerous Alliance is definitely coming with, and here's something that you got to know. Not every place plays the same. We've said it, how many people play this game in different ways, how there's different styles just within a certain play style.
Right.
Um, and here's a variation that has kind of come, through the Wicked Wars, has come you know into my line of sight now.
Right.
So they play under, I guess, one account, and they just, it's a group of friends. They send in the matches. So, shout out to the Dangerous Alliance. They're kind of just, enjoying the game in a different way.
Are they the
Instead of
sandwich
have,
makers?
oh, Commissioner, we're not on that. Look, we got banned for a while. And I'm going to say this because we're live. This is an 18 and over league. The Wicked Wars is a mature audience league. And I'll say it like this. Look, no holds barred means no holds barred. Now, here in the nightmare dimension, it's a horror based, it's a monster based, it's that kind of a themed. So we keep it within that theme. That's just the way that's the way my head works. Not
Hmm.
everybody plays the way I play. He plays the way I play.
There
Yeah.
is no one else like Blank Check Flip. That is for
Oh
sure.
shit, man. So when you send me to a place that's uncensored, oh man, yeah, I lost it. But then they try to censor me, and that's why I was raging and ranting and going off the walls, and believe it or not, things are back to normal, Commissioner.
Yeah.
They're
So
right back.
so I saw there was a name change. Does it mean that it is no longer the Unwicked Wars League?
Well, now they're calling it just the Wars. Yeah, they're just going
Yes.
Wars. Yeah, so shout
And
out
they
to
are officially
Wars.
bronze now too.
Yeah, they that commissioner. Shout out to Commissioner Melvin Mayhem, the golden standard in the IWA, for making another move to to shock us all. So good luck. But let's get back to this pay-per-view, Commissioner, because we got a lot of
Yes.
matches. Shout out to the Dangerous Alliance. They're a group of friends. Like I said, there's I think three different managers managing three different people. So I hope they're flowing, because the Sith ladies, the Royal Court of the Sith. Oh man, these girls don't mess around, and not that the Dangerous Alliance is messing around. It's just, let me tell you. I mean, shout out to the infamous one, Dennis Mooney, who, man, yeah, you don't want to mess with him, man. You don't want to
I,
mess.
I think it's easy just to say that the Sith, they just fuck people up each cycle.
That truth be told, yeah, that'd be I I'm at the I'm at the wrong end of those beatings, so I know. So I know.
You're at the wrong end of the lightsaber.
Yep. Got many lashings with those lightsabers, but um, so um, that takes us uh, to another anomaly that happened this cycle, Commissioner. And we've talked about this happening in the past throughout the IWA. I know this isn't a once in a lifetime occurrence, because it's just part of this game we play. Shout out to Randall Angel, who went inactive for whatever reason. Like I said, I know Randall's a busy man, and just was inactive, but still managed to bring home the league title.
Yes.
That essence is wild. Oh man,
It's
you,
definitely not the morale builder for, I'm like, man, I was active and
hey, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, and that takes us to a little side note because I know we're kind of covering all the trash talk and everything in this show. We went away from the norm, but
Yeah, we haven't done a
what,
trash talk show in a while though, so
yeah, it's good for us.
yeah.
But now a little side note: Skexos actually defeated Morbius in the tournament, but because of his inactivity, you're gonna default the win to Morbius, just to
Yes.
kind of
You know what?
little punishment, Randall.
Yeah.
A little punishment there.
Nice. Well, no, just because number one, I mean, don't get me wrong, I get that not everybody can send in trash talk every month, and not everybody can be active every month. Stuff happens and stuff like that. But to be fair, as far like, well, while I can't control the IWA titles, um, at the same time, I can kind of control the commish stuff. And just like how, like Colossal title, right? You beat the Colossal champion, you have to, to get the title, you have to trash talk. So same kind of thing, it's a
Hint,
commissioner.
hint, hint. IWA
Yeah,
flip.
there you go.
Reminder when you listen to this later.
So, but yeah, no. So I just thought it was fair. It would only be fair to move in the commissioner stuff to the active wrestler, right? So
I
because
agree.
there's 25 free matches at stake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, from one angel to the other, No One's Safe is featuring Rick Angel's Stonewall brothers, who have pretty much slapped around the Wicked Wars League. They pretty it it kind of it got boring. They were so dominant. They just got bored that they started going for singles, and then we made fun of them for going for singles because they were really kicking our ass in singles. We're like, just go back to tag, go back to
Yeah.
six man.
Right. We
Like
like you
it's
better as a
you're
tag
yeah,
team.
we liked you better as go back. So they went back to six, and I I, I think this is going to be one of those. I'd buy that for $1 matches,
Yeah.
because
Nice.
it just, I mean, them versus this new group. I mean, the new patients, or are they going up against the old patients?
They're going up against the new patients.
The new
Doc,
patients,
doc,
yeah, that's what I.
Dr. Damian Hyde, along with patient Alpha and patient Omega. Excuse me, patient
Nice,
Omega.
nice,
And I
yeah.
can tell
So
you that while I don't know much about the Stonewalls, I do know about getting slapped around by some of Rick Angel's wrestlers. So
so that yeah that and now yeah that's definitely one again. I give the edge to the Stonewall brothers just because I've seen their line of work, but I wouldn't be surprised if Damian Hyde pulls a rabbit out of his hat again. And yeah,
he's kind of a sneaky little bastard. You know
he
what I
is.
mean?
He is. It's been
Yeah.
known. Been known. Believe me. Believe me.
Yeah.
But still giving the edge to the Stonewalls in that one. Uh, now, I'll tell you what. I mean, I know this next pair of matches is featuring uh, well I'll just say it like it is. It's me versus Jeremy Nace.
There you
And
go.
even though Jeremy has, managed to get the better of me, I'm going to give the edge to Squeaky and RoboCat
I
because I'm on the
like it.
show and it's my show.
This is
And
this is
Jeremy,
a this is our show, damn it. No.
no, I'm kidding. No, no, I stand no chance. I got lucky that he goofed up this last cycle, but yeah, no, we're gonna take it to him. But I'm coming for that cheese Urkel,
Yeah.
and
I will say that while I have not played in the past in any leagues that I know of with Jeremy Nace, I am a fan of a lot of his characters that I've been reading about in the last few months. Donald Dump. He's Donald Dump, right?
yep,
In the
that's done.
LXL. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I've been seeing bits and pieces of the WWL stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Now, that
I
that
like the
brings up
characters.
that brings up a good point because it not only came up, it's come up before with just amongst us, in terms of like trash talking on the groups, and whether if it's done right, it can be a lot of fun. Obviously, if stay in character, It can, it can elevate, the gameplay. It can be. We've done it in the past
Oh yeah.
for a number of leagues, Brandon. I mean,
Yep.
so yeah, so I mean, it can definitely add to a league.
Yeah.
As much as I like to send in trash talk, I get caught up. I think more than anyone,
Yeah.
trash talking on Facebook. But you know,
So that's one thing I will say is we've like you said, we've done that a lot where, and the RWO, when we were using that league, like when it was the RWO, when we were using that message board a lot, Sean and I tried to always keep everything in character. You know what I mean? Where Brandon's never posting anything, but Lady Fang Go's posting stuff,
right.
stuff like that. But with that being said, yeah, they're kind of. It seems like they're going. The Wicked Wars is kind of going the route of just doing their trash talk all on the board, and that's cool. I try to incorporate anything that anybody posts on our board. I try to repost it in the bulletin, just so that way everybody gets to see it. In case there's certain people, like we've talked before, the Sinister Bagul. We have no idea who manages him, and we have no idea if he's on our Facebook page or anything like that. So I
Yeah,
want
I
him to
think
be
I
able to
think
see any stuff like that. So I
I
try to
definitely
repost everything.
yeah, I definitely think that's freaking cool of you, man. Because yeah, there's some days where for whatever reason I run out of time and can't get it in, but I feel bad. I mean, believe me, especially being a part of everything that we've done here. Like it's just like,
Right.
oh man, and I already did it. Like I tell myself,
Yeah.
it's like you've already done it. You did the stupid thing right there. It's like just send it in, idiot. Like just send it in.
Right. Well, that was the cool thing
But
about a lot of that stuff getting posted, like on the Wicked Wars page, is I was just going and copying it all and throwing it in our bulletin, so that way our guys can, see it all. And yeah, I think it worked out. It's worked out pretty good.
yeah, so just to reemphasize, Brandon is with me, and Squeaky and RoboCat are gonna kick the shit out of. No, I'm kidding.
Absolutely. Hey, you know what? Squeaky was on the cover of Nightmare News this cycle. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
It's the big cheese, baby. It's the
we're
big cheese.
we're strapping the rocket to Squeaky. You know what's funny? You know what the original cover looked like? Now, as I've said millions and millions of times, while I think I can do a good commissioner deal, I'm awful with the graphics. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, you've done a great job, bro.
no, no.
I'll be the
Like,
first to admit. Yeah, it's awesome.
if you're ever expecting something from like IWA Flip or from Melvin or from like Sean or anything like that, the only way you're gonna get it is if they're contributing it to the LN, to the LN, because I'm getting better, but it's there's a ways to go. But the funny thing is, like, my original cover was the white background with Squeaky, and the same thing. But I tried to do like a little box on the side, and I had the pink RoboCat, and I just put like, what the fuck happened to RoboCat, and it was funny, but it just looked like such a clusterfuck on that page, and I'm just like, this is why I'm not a graphics guy.
Oh
So,
no, man. But I'm telling you, man, Brandon. Anytime I think back to the part that I was just like, fuck, man, this guy is just such a fucking clown, man, is with Malik. I still remember the rhyming, man. I still remember just being there like,
yeah,
I'm done. I'm fucking done. I can't rhyme for shit. I'm like, oh, but it was the best. It was the best, bro.
that was
Long
a lot
live,
of fun.
long live Malik. Long
Yeah.
live, man.
You know what's funny
Um,
is, um, yeah, just going that was like, you got to remember when me and Sean came back to the IWA, which is almost like 3 years now, which is crazy. But when we came back, before, you'd see like little bits of graphics here and there, because it'd been a long time since we've been in the IWA, and we just so happened to come into Mr. IWA Flips League, and I'm like, holy fuck, man, this shit has changed.
this.
It's like all these pictures of everybody and everything. I was like, wow. So that was cool. That was a cool way to come
I,
back.
I would have paid to see your reaction to the first cover with
The
the one
first
with Malik on it.
yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, because I remember you were doing like that's when you first kind of, right around the time you first started doing those podcasts. And I remember we listened to them, and you mentioned about doing the Malik thing. I went and I checked it out, and I'm like, oh, that's fucking badass.
Oh
Yeah, it
man,
was cool.
the history, bro. Now, we mentioned history, and we mentioned story arcs, and one of the ones that recently came full circle was the story of Dr. Frankenstein. Now,
Yes.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and pretend to know everything that happened before I got here, because I know Dennis, Catfish, Sinister, Bagul, and the gang would have a much better time explaining those days. And shout out to Commissioner Scott Anderson, who was a part of the rise of the Living Nightmare League in those heydays. But when I came in, it was already madness. I mean, him. Like I said, I remember seeing the demise of Boswell, and then it was just from that moment on. All I can remember, maybe I was the trigger. Maybe I triggered Frankenstein, but he just started winning. next thing you next thing you know, it was just like, holy moly, this guy is a beast. This guy's a...
Yeah. So we are going to do our. We talked about doing a Frankenstein show and having Catfish on, having Commissioner Anderson on, and it'd be cool if we could get Dennis on too. And
Yeah, that
that way
would, you know what, just
you
to
kind of
just to
got it.
cover that
Yeah.
whole story arc.
Right. Right. Just get them on, let them all talk about it. But yeah, we are going to do that. It's going to happen, damn it, at some
Oh,
point. But
but
with that being said, yeah, and I came in after you, obviously, and just going back and reading some of that stuff.
now,
It
now,
was
now,
like,
now, now, wait a minute. You wait a goddamn minute here, because I'll tell you like this. Now, I'm a nosy ass, mofo, and I'm usually involved in most things. In most things, when you guys pulled that one, I was like, dang, you guys are ruthless. You guys killed him of all people. Like, and I felt so bad because Catfish and everybody was still like trying to get him, involved in angles, and I was just like,
right?
ah, you
Yeah.
bastards! Like I put that right up with the death of Rathmore. I put that up there, just in those like the Ezekiel Crane walks. Ezekiel Crane
Yeah.
walks.
You know what? I tell you what, that was so I like I said before, just coming off of uh the first head in the box. I was trying to think of something that could possibly live up to it. And that's when Commissioner Anderson approached me with that idea that he'd be willing to kill off, one of the greatest LNL superstars of
kill
all
his
time.
main character. Do you
Right?
know what that means?
Yeah.
I mean, and now I gotta say this, and I gotta say this loud and clear. You can kill your character and not retire him, and not
Oh yeah.
retire him. Not
Yeah.
that, not that I'm frowning on Dennis Mooney's Hall of Fame retirement, because
Right.
Dennis, I know, wanted to send those guys to the Hall of Fame, and
Yep.
more power to him. I mean, he chose a different route, and uh, than Commissioner Anderson. I mean, obviously Commissioner Anderson, wanted to move away from that story arc, and he wanted a little something fresh, and decided, to pretty much work behind the
Well,
scenes with Commissioner
yeah.
Madden,
Well, I
and, and
think
and and that's the beauty of it, man. That really
yeah.
is.
Oh
That's
yeah.
nice.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. Like I could be wrong on this, but I think at that point maybe Dennis had thought about possibly leaving the IWA, maybe or retiring, maybe, and that's why
I
he
think, yeah, he
might have
he
took
was
him out or something.
definitely.
Yeah.
I know he was definitely going through some tough times, so yeah, that
Yep.
might have, played a factor in that. So
But he's not suffering. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You see how good the Sith
he
ladies
worked
are
all right.
doing, right? So
Oh, he's
um,
definitely ready to work our ass again, man.
exactly. But yeah. So anyways,
Yeah.
yeah. So Commissioner Anderson, he messaged me. We kind of set that all up, and like I said, I give him a lot of credit for coming up with that plan, and we kind of knew it was going to happen and just kind of slowly built. And that's when I started using Commissioner Pratt. We talked about him dying and stuff, and I wanted to hype that a lot to make it think like, okay, well, his head will probably be the head in the box. You know what I mean? But
Right.
also, the beauty part of it was the whole thing of Frankenstein, because it's like, hey, Frankenstein's he's already said, my next after I get done with this pay-per-view, I'm going after the Underworld title. So we hyped it on all these podcasts that we did, about what's Frankenstein's next move after this. He's going for those titles, and they're going for the Underworld title, and just to completely try and throw everybody off the scent. And then
Yeah,
for it to
good
be
stuff.
it's cool, definitely
Now,
cool.
now I know. Uh, oh man, he was legitimately upset because I mean, shout out to Catfish because he's been here from the start, and like I said,
Yes,
sometimes you just need a good surprise,
yes,
and because of the surprise factor of it, he was left out, and he felt bad. He's all like, "Oh man, I wanted to kill
yeah, right. I
freaking
want to kill
Frankenstein."
that son of a bitch. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but you granted him, and I guess he wasn't the only one, right? That
No. Yes,
like
the Sith ladies requested the body as well. So, Balin being seeing ever the opportunist, he saw the chance where he could gain a little positive momentum on each side. So he gave one of them got the real body, and the other one got one of the many clones of Frankenstein. So, but Balin kind of did that on the down low. He wanted to try and he doesn't even know which is which. So,
but now who knows what the Sith ladies, the Royal Court of the Sith is doing to their body? But we definitely found out what Catfish and the gang did to.
yeah. Yeah, so
Uh,
Catfish decides to invite Balin and the rest of the Nightmare Dimension crew to have a big party and dinner, and they're all drinking, they're all eating, lots of good food. Some roast, I think, was the main course, and
nice.
then at the end of it, Catfish decides that he has a little heartfelt speech where he says, hey, we all are going to carry a piece of Frankenstein with us forever, And then he reveals to everybody that they all had just eaten Dr. Frankenstein. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, I just got to say this. I mean, because I mean, let's be honest. Squeaky's probably eaten worse things.
Yes. And Otis
um,
probably got seconds. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He's
I mean,
probably, this is
who?
good.
I'm trying to think of who in the league was probably bothered.
Right.
I mean, because not too many. I mean, who else is there that really might have gotten
Well,
bothered?
yeah, it's hard to say because Mother Dragon, right? If she's really like part dragon, then she wouldn't care about eating a person, right?
Yeah, wouldn't think
Um,
twice. Wouldn't think twice. Wouldn't think
right.
twice.
Maybe Queen Melody possibly thinks that might be beneath her, possibly.
Man,
But
maybe they would be the only ones that. But
yeah,
who knows?
I can't think of anybody else.
Yeah, everybody else is pretty much ruthless.
Right.
Voorhees and the gang don't mind. Bagul and
Right.
Morbius don't mind.
Right.
Blade maybe. No, Blade's good with it. He
What about
takes a bite out of a
what about
human here and there.
Morbius? Because with Morbius being the friendly vampire, is he like a vegan vampire or something like that?
Oh
He,
shit! No, I don't think he's a vegan. He just needs the people alive. He just needs lifeblood. So yeah, he probably
nice.
wasn't. He probably wasn't too fond of the dead meat.
Right.
Oh man, but yeah. So shout out to Catfish Rob. Like I said, always a thrill to hear your take on what's going on in the league. Now,
Yes.
Pete, you
Rob is
gotta know. You gotta know that there's.
I
Oh, go ahead, Brandon.
was just gonna say Rob is a sick fuck, and I mean that in the best way possible.
Oh yeah, he can definitely get out there, man. I love him for that. But
Yes.
um, I mean, people listening. I mean, believe it or not, there's actually wrestling going on. This
What?
happens. There's actually wrestling. There's real wrestling going on behind the scenes. There's matches. There's tournaments. So if you haven't caught one of those shows, just click on one of the other shows. So yeah, don't I know it sounds like madness because this is all the trash talk side of
Yeah.
it, but
So you know
yeah,
what? If you let me kind of spit out like a couple quick non-trash talk things,
yeah.
I just gotta say that so Ballin's pissed, right?
Uh,
Because Jacob and Rex failed to take the Bronze Age Knights of the Bronze Age tag titles from the Blitz sisters.
oh, them whores.
Yes, Ballin is not happy, and he may have something set up for Jacob and Rex this coming cycle. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Ooh.
So
We all saw what happened to Commissioner Melvin Mayhem when he when he went to go see
yes,
Balin.
yes, but yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that for the Bronze Age people. Also, just a heads up as far as
Now we don't got any
Bronze
shots
Age.
at the Bronze Age titles anytime soon, right?
Nope, because the Bronze Age, the Bronze Conqueror, which is the world champion, goes to the UNL this cycle. So we got Jacob Vandenberg challenging Winter Gore, and the Knights actually go back to the RWL next cycle, and it'll be um, the Blitz sisters defending against the new All-Star Tag Team champions Acid Rain and Venus DeRose.
Nice.
So,
No bye week for you, Blitz sisters. Ha!
well, that's the week. Sorry, that's the cycle after. Did I say next cycle? Yeah,
Oh, the one
cycle
after.
after. Yeah, yeah. I'm getting a little overzealous because I get the Bronze Age excites me. You know what I mean? Getting a little. But also for the Bronze Age, two quick things. Clash of the Bronze Age. Uh, there is a winning team now. Um, Warblaze, Betty Sue Blood, and Vladimir Verkempt
Nice.
defeated Foxwoman Santana, Liberty,
Wow.
yes, Liberty Monroe, and Jacob Vandenberg.
I
So
had I lost money on that one.
yeah. So for the people who we have had some new people join our league in the last few months, just to kind of give you a heads up what the clash was. It was like a lethal lottery ish kind of thing. And what we did was we did a live show where Flip called out the numbers. And we had 1 through 16, and all the number ones were on a team, all the number twos. So the team was made up of one LNL wrestler, now Nightmare Dimension, but at the time LNL, one RWL wrestler, and one UNL wrestler. And it was $1 to enter, and we ended up with $50 in credit to the winner. So what happens now is we have the winning team, which is Warblaze, Betty Sue Blood, and Vladimir. They each get 10 free matches to use in their league. And next cycle, they will fight in the three-way with the winner getting the $50 in IWA credit, which $50, that's crazy.
That's
That
nuts.
is crazy.
That
So,
is like I said, it's like I said, and for yeah, for a one one and done payout, like oh yeah, that's
yes.
great.
So, with that being said, I'm going to be picking Vladimir's holds next cycle. You know what I mean? To try and give my boy Warblaze the advantage. So,
Nice.
so, and then the other Bronze Age news is a lot of pay per views coming up right now. So we have, as far as pay per views go, we have the next cycle is the WWL versus or the Wicked Wars versus the Nightmare Dimension, right? So that's going to be cycle 74. So the following cycle is our cycle 75 because we do pay per views in the Nightmare Dimension every 5 cycles. So we have another pay per view called Black Sunshine, which I announced like 4 matches for it in this bulletin. So normally I like to let all the managers pick who they want to fight, but just with everything so close and us having this joint pay per view being the big focus, I kind of just decided to book this pay per view. Just throw out some dream matches kind of deal. And if somebody changes their mind and starts feuding with somebody, I can make changes. But I just figure we can load up this pay per view and then go from there. But as far as the Bronze
I
Age, oh sorry, go ahead.
I like that idea of like I guess pre-booking.
Yeah, yeah. I'd rather it be done by the managers deciding who they want to fight, but at the same time, it doesn't always work that way. And sometimes, like we got other stuff going on this time with the other pay per view and everything. So I figure, you know, I'll book out a pay per view, get everybody involved, and just kind of go from there. And then the next pay per view would be for us would be Cycle 80, and that one we can just kind of build to through the
Build a
trash talk and
trash talk.
everything. Yeah,
Nice. I
but
like it.
yes, and so as far as the Bronze Age goes, like I was going to say, was we have another Bronze Age pay per view coming up in September, and it is the crossover collision, which is kind of the event that built the Bronze Age, right? It's what brought it together. And so basically, the crossover collision, there's going to be like a big battle royal like event where you can put $1 per wrestler,
Oh,
and
nice.
it's going to be winner takes all. So however many wrestlers are in, however much money it makes, that's how much credit you'll get. As far as I'm pretty sure that's exactly how what Commissioner Anderson was saying. But then there's going to be other matches on that show that we're going to kind of pick, and it's going to kind of be like some single matches where like the L or the TND. It's so weird, changing that. But the Nightmare Dimension will fight somebody from the Ladies Revolution Wrestling, and the Nightmare Dimension will fight somebody from the United Nations. So we're definitely kind of, there's a lot going on, man.
Oh yeah.
Such
Now
such a
do.
good problem to have. You know what I mean?
Oh
Too
yeah.
much
Now
stuff going on.
I'm not gonna what do you call it? Paddles are on the back yet, but currently we have the highest total in the Guerra de Campeones as well.
Yes.
So I still have to add up a few more leagues, but man, that was a nice score, bro. Shout out to the BBL. They have the second highest score right now. I still got to add up four more leagues. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
dude, we came strong, man. I was adding that up at work the other day, and I'm just like, whoa, hey,
hey.
hey, not bad. So, and that's similar on the Clash, only it's kind of you're the originator because this is the third annual, right?
Man, you know what we've done. This is
Or is
this is the
this
third this is the third year we've done it. I think this is the fifth Guerra de Campeones we've had.
right? So, yeah, same kind of thing. The winning team um, ends up fighting it out, and the winner gets the prize. So while
Oh
Team LNL was a beautiful team to watch, if they end up winning, they'll be fighting it out against
yeah,
each other.
that'll be fun, man. That
Oh yeah, absolutely.
now circling back to our no one safe pay per view. Um, we have I think what we said was what was the other one? I'm missing one. And believe it or not, I'm doing this with no notes, no nothing. So I'm going
The
all
match off the top of your head with the matches. I
of
got
memory, baby.
nice. I got one here. Let's talk about the fam. So Mother Dragon,
Oh yeah.
Leroy, Elroy, and the Menacing Minister. So they're a new group of talent that Balin was able to snag, and I tell you what, man, they deliver. They had a really good cycle. I know the Menacing Minister took the Battle Royal this cycle, and congrats to Mr. Rob Lawson. He won World Six this cycle.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Coming in strong, and
and
going up against probably the strongest team currently. I mean, I know I
yes,
talked up the Stonewalls, but the Crypt Keepers after the Stonewalls kind of like drifted into the background. The Crypt Keepers just came in and first of all they ran house in the 6-man tournament. Just no one could see them, and have currently just kept they're on their A game. So it should be nice to see Mother Dragon
well,
and then
hang on one second. I don't want to mess you up. Mother
uh
Dragon actually, it's only her wrestling in a singles match. The Crypt Keepers, we're going to talk about them in a
oh
second because
ooh
that's going to be a crazy match.
Oh, I
But
thought I, th- I
Mother
thought we,
Dragon
I
is
thought we were gonna get the sixth man of the century. I was like,
no.
dang, oh,
Right. No,
okay, okay,
I was
okay.
just hyping up the fact that Rob took World Six, and Balin loves it when people bring prestige and titles to the Nightmare Dimension. But
Damn,
no, Mother Dragon.
he must hate me then.
Oh man. But Mother Dragon is fighting IWA Flip's favorite wrestler. Do you know who that is?
I do. The one and only, the one that I know nothing about. Where did this, dude? You know what? I couldn't find anything about this one. Maybe I'm looking on the wrong page, but I have,
Agent 16, Miss
dude,
Danger? Is that the
nothing,
name?
nothing about her, bro. No, nothing. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to confuse her. She's not the secret agent, right?
Yeah, I think she's an agent. Yeah.
She's like a secret agent, like super spy. Like she
Yeah.
has like a magic watch, like Dick Tracy. Like beam me up, Scotty.
Or
No,
like a pen that writes, like one of those invisible ink pens, maybe.
I may
You
I.
know, possibly.
Maybe she has like a magic pencil like Doodle Bob.
That's possible. Yeah, yeah. Or maybe you remember back in the day when they do like the Captain Crunch thing, and you would have to, find the captain. Maybe she found the captain. That's how she got her Wicked Wars contract. You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the what do you call it? The decoder ring inside of the
Yes,
crackers.
it's
The
fun. Yeah,
decoder.
absolutely.
Well,
I can
shout
I
out
can
to
tell
Holly
you.
Danger. Shout out to Holly because you're in
Yes.
trouble. Mother-
Would you like to know the one thing I know about Holly Danger?
Yeah,
She's gonna get her ass kicked by Mother Dragon. That's
yeah.
what I know.
Okay, that's fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. I agree with you, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, how did you
And
how did you get involved in this? Who are you?
well, I did see some Mother Dragon and company. The fam were talking, and they were basically saying they didn't care if she was like Agent 11025. What, it doesn't matter. They're not sweating her. You know what I mean? They're not worried about Agent you know Holly Danger. So we'll chalk that down as another Nightmare Dimension win there.
Yeah, there we go. Now,
The Crypt Keepers. The
yes.
Crypt Keepers are taking on the OG patients,
Ooh.
X, Y, and Z.
Oh, nice. I like that. I like that because now I know the infamous one, uh, Chris Schmidt
Yes.
runs runs a tough tough show.
Right.
I'm just not
Absolutely.
sure. I'm still not sure how many leagues him and Mr. Anderson are in.
Oh, I don't know. So that
So
makes
so
this a
that
pretty cool showdown. Yeah.
yes, that's the same reason why I like the Sith Lords going against
Right.
the dangerous because they're just not in the same leagues. So
Right.
it's nice. It's
Yeah.
nice to see these crossover matches. Not
Absolutely.
not that I don't want to see me and Jeremy go at it twice, but oh man,
Right. You know what else? So being that I was never, I've gotten a little better over the years in algebra. Do you know what's if you add X, Y, and Z? You know what that equals?
Frankenstein.
It equals another win for the Nightmare
Oh,
Dimension.
oh, you're a dick. You're a dick. Oh, there you go. Don't overthink it. Just don't
Nah,
overthink it. X, Y, and Z. Yeah, I mean, no, the Crypt Keepers are tough, man.
yeah,
But
no, they are.
but the
I'm just kidding.
patients, but the patients
Patients are tough
are.
too, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking they've won they've won our six man of the year. I think 4 years straight.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think they have. They're
Man,
dominant. But yeah, no, that'll be a great match. That's going to be one of my matches to watch on the pay per view.
um, now I'm hearing all these names, and I'm not hearing the golden standard. What in the world did the golden standard get himself into? I know he didn't get away with not putting himself on the pay per view.
Oh no, he. I don't know. I don't think he's on the pay per view. I think he's going to let his people do the talking.
Oh, then
But
he's Holly Danger, that son of a. Yeah, I know how this guy works. Just trying to sneak one by us. I'm gonna call him next time I'm on a show with him. I'm gonna call him Holly Danger.
nice, I like it.
So your holiday gonna just come out and just say it. You got to go playing games. Damn it!
Well,
Watch out, Mother Dragon. That's a cheater.
yeah,
That's a
right.
ringer. That's a ringer.
We also got so Provis is going to be on the pay-per-view, and the reason I bring him up because you mentioned Mr. Mayhem. So for those with incredibly good eyesight or can read their bulletin, max it by 5,000,000% because Provis's trash talk is almost unreadable this cycle.
Oh.
He basically he kind of transported himself through a portal, and he's talking to somebody, but you never see who it is. And he's basically, again, he's worried because he saw that vision in the future where Warblaze basically puts an axe in his face and kills him. So he's trying to find ways to change the future, like he has like these last few cycles. And so he basically kind of hints that he might know a way to cross, double cross Balin. And then once he leaves back through the portal, he mentions about how he's got to be careful so he doesn't get caught. The person that he was talking to stands up, and it was the gold standard himself.
Nice.
So we'll have to see where Provis's true allegiance lie. But he's taking on my favorite wrestler, the one I like to call the Knave.
Oh, there you go. I knew he was in one of the matches.
Yeah.
That's the golden standard himself, the naive one.
Yes.
The naive one.
We talked about Squeaky versus Urkel, right?
Yeah, that
Battle
one's
for the
one.
cheese.
Battle for the cheese, definitely want to keep an eye on because if you eat too much cheese, you get a little constipated. So he's
Right.
been feeling a little loose after eating blank check flip.
Squeaky's got to watch because Urkel's got those suspenders on, right? He could maybe wrap one of those suspenders around his throat and choke him or something,
Yeah, you gotta be careful eating that guy.
Yeah.
Or who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's the Wicked Wars. Some wicked stuff could happen. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
What about RoboCat and Skittles? RoboCat looks like a Skittle now. You know what I mean? He is a bright purple cat now.
You know what? He was going through some rough times. He was going through some rough. Oh man! But Bigfoot helped put him back together, so he's operational. How deadly he is? Who knows? So
he's got like a rocket launcher on his back too, right? Or a missile launcher?
Yeah. He was reworked. So who knows? Skittles may survive this. He's been going through some tough times. So
right. So Holly Danger, that's the name, right?
Agent 16. Agent 16.
So is she related to Eva Danger?
Dude, don't even start, dude. Not another Danger. Dude, I think there's another Danger. I think there's like Tanya E. Dangerously, and then there's like Eva the Danger, and then there's
Eva Danger is
Eva
on the
Danger.
pay-per-view.
Okay, yep. Eva the Danger is on the pay-per-view.
And then the Fox Woman.
Dude, yeah, that's I mean, I can't even go back on my word on that one. I mean, Fox Woman's just gonna bring her down from the tree and just rip her a new one. But good luck there, Eva the Danger.
Yeah.
Eva the Danger.
Good luck, Eva the Danger. Yeah. We got Bishop Fate of Dark America taking on Warblaze.
Nice. Yep. I'm glad the judges. No, wait a minute. He's a Dark America. Dark America.
Yeah. Not one of the judges. They're the popcorn crew.
The vendors are vendors, along with the agents of agents of Annihilation. What are they called? No, they're called the Unholy Alliance. Unholy. No, not Unholy Alliance. They're the. I forgot what they call themselves, but
you're supposed to be our special WWL analyst here.
They change their names a lot.
Is it Shane's guys?
No, Shane's coming. You know what? Hey, Rick Rage, baby. You get your name straight now, partner. Rick
So listen,
Rage.
so just a heads up,
Rick
you know,
Rage.
for all those, for everybody that wants to know, I know, you know, it is my job to bring the best talent to the, you know, Nightmare Dimension, but Balin could not, he could not compete against some of the other leagues, you know, financially to sign Ricky Rage.
Wars.
So I apologize for nothing. So moving on in the pay per view, we got Wolfman Joe taking
Oh.
on the Beast of La Guadalajara.
You gotta be like, you gotta have your French Canadian accent.
Yes.
But
Yes.
now,
Is he
uh,
related to the French guy in the UNL? Anger and Spit, right?
and yeah, you know
Yes.
what? It's this is how crazy this is. Because Catfish, I don't think has ever, or someone from the Catfish gang and this person haven't fought. So this is another
Oh, that's
one of
awesome.
those, wonder
This is
matches.
nice job. Shout out to Melvin because a lot of these are the ones he signed, and excellent job getting these first meetings for some of these people. I like it.
We're getting a break. We're getting a bad connection, but uh, yeah, Brandon. I mean, yeah, those matches like that just make the pay-per-view special, brother. I mean, that's
Absolutely.
now
We get a couple more. We got Swamp Monster versus Survivor Hunter.
nice. I mean,
I hear the Hunter's good, right? I
yeah,
hear
yeah, yeah.
good
He's
things
on
about him.
he's definitely on his A game right now, and yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for that one. Tim's gotten the better of me. I'm not even gonna front, bro. I'll say it
Yeah.
live on air. He's a tough son of a bitch to fucking fight. God damn you, Timmy. God damn you. You're being so good. But yeah,
Nice.
he's gotten the better of me. But I'm ready for him. I've been doing my jumping jacks and my leg lifts.
Are you a Survivor Hunter?
I'm the Survivor Hunter, baby.
I didn't know that. Nice.
I'm a slut, dude. I'm telling you, I'm all over this pay-per-view.
Nice. I like it. Then we got you saw the flyer, right? The Cannibal Party's coming.
Oh yeah,
Cannibal
bud. I'm
Party
ready.
coming to town.
I'm ready for that one.
Otis versus the Cannibal, and the loser will be losing a limb.
Now, I will say this. Now, and you mentioned this about, was it Mother Gruiser?
Yes, Mama Gruiser's. She's been talking a little bit. Cletus, Otis's brother, has also been talking. They're kind of pissed because Otis, you know, he's supposed to bring all the body parts for the family because the whole family's a bunch of cannibals, right?
So
But
it's important for him to win this one and bring that body part home. It
yes,
really
well,
is.
yeah, it is because Claude, he's trying to run a respectable funeral home, so he's not trying to let Otis take all the bodies. You know what I mean? So I don't
Oh
know,
yeah, you
man.
can't bury, stones in every grave. You can't bury stones
Right,
in every grave.
right. So, and then what I would probably call two of our main events because they are champion versus champion matches. Um, the tag team champions from the Wicked Wars, the Brothers of Destruction,
Oh yeah, fire and ice.
Fire and Ice, taking on Rex, Rawhead Rex, and Jacob Goodnight, who are the
Ooh,
Terror Tag Team champions, and they are the Bronze Knights. So,
nice. Now,
oh no, sorry, no,
now
they're not. No, sorry, they had the chance for the Bronze Knights and they lost to the Blitz Sisters. So, just saying, if you guys want to get back on Balin's good side, you better win at the pay per view.
better win. And that's another shout out to that because I said Giuliano is in very few leagues, and this is
Right?
a shot for him to go up against the one and only, the one and only.
Yes. Yeah, because Tim's
I
been
mean,
tearing it up on
Timmy
tags and
rocks
stuff.
at tags. I mean,
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah.
you know, so this will be an interesting one.
Yep. And then I think speaking of Mr. Giuliano, the main event is the Underworld Champion taking on the Wicked Wars Champion. Apologize if I don't know what the name of the title is, but Aiden Brimstone taking on Vicious Vinny Valentino.
And just for your information, the name of the best title in the Wicked Wars or the Wars is called the
Yes.
Golden Cock. No, I'm kidding.
I thought you were serious.
Oh,
Oh man.
oh man, it's getting late. I had to throw that one in there, bro.
Right. I like it.
Oh no. No, it's called the Nefarious title. So shout out to and it's not Michael Giuliano. It's actually Mitch. So shout out to Mitch Morrissey for
Nice. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. My apologies, because I don't know who all manages everybody, but I have seen some of Mitch's trash talk recently on the Wicked Wars page. The
Yeah.
Golden Cock. So what do you got to do to get a shot at that title? I don't
Uh,
even know if I want to know, man.
Melvin's an expert.
Oh
Melvin
man.
Melvin's the golden standard for a reason.
Oh,
No, but shout out to because and we gotta throw in this side note because unfortunately they were building up to a match in a different league that unfortunately never came to full light with Jake the Snake and Philippe the Dragon Rousseau over
yes.
in the UNL. So
Yeah.
you know these two managers were it's destiny that they
It
face off.
is.
It's destiny. So
Yeah. That's awesome. Can't wait to see Sean and Mitch cook it up.
yeah.
So
So Vinny,
something I
strap on
noticed
your
here.
golden, on your golden,
You strap on the golden cock
and let's
and get
rock.
ready. And
Let's
get
rock.
ready. So I just thought of something. Now you're gonna have to help me on this one because you remember you sprung something on me a few shows ago with what happens with the tag titles. You know if the one team beats. So I'm gonna spring something on you here.
Ooh, dun dun dun.
There is 14 matches at this pay per view. What happens if each league wins 7? How do we break the tie?
Phew. Yeah, I mean, if there's a tie,
That'd be
uh,
crazy.
that would be nuts. I mean, if it's a tie, then oof, I guess who comes up with the better with the better lead up or the better post story or something.
I don't know.
The trash talk aspect has to come into play.
Or we just wait a few months and do it again.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
there is a possibility that this goes 7-7 with everything the way it's
It
going.
is.
I mean, now not to throw another low blow like I said, we haven't thrown 100 already in the show, but dude, the move to bronze,
Yes, that
holy moly!
that
The
that I think that makes it's an advantage for I think for the Nightmare Dimension, except for the fact that some of a lot of those guys are probably in bronze in other leagues too. So
right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, we know some of them are already sons of guns in bronze. So, but
Right.
it didn't go well for them in the Guerra de Campeones. I'll tell you that much.
Dad, did I see the gold standard blaming some of his men? Did I
Hey,
see?
no,
Come on now.
he added it up right away. He said, "Look, it happened. This that. It just
I
you
thought I
know.
heard him blame somebody. I
Yeah,
would just
he
like to say to whoever he blamed, you are more than welcome if you ever decide to come over to the Nightmare Dimension.
everybody thought Skittles was gonna tank because he's the only non-virus member in that group. Everybody thought he was gonna like shoot the shit just to tank it, and
Yes, and he
well,
was
no,
the heavy hitter of the team.
he was one of the top three. Yeah, he was one of the
Nice.
top. But yeah, shout out, man. Just like I say, it should be a fun pay-per-view, bro.
Yes, yes.
Are we missing anyone's trash talk? Are we missing any?
Um. Oh, whoa.
Did
We
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 did
have,
we
we have
forget
to
somebody?
talk about we have to talk about the newcomer. So, for those of you
Oh,
who
oh,
have time to read, the whole bulletin, a lot of times when I do like the from the desk of Balin or the Welcome to the Nightmare Dimension, the little write up thing, I like to try and have it tie into like the different storylines that are going on. You know what I mean? And I usually, just use certain characters. I'll hype like little segments. Well, this time the segment went to one character only. It is the newcomer, Dax Bardo,
Oh,
who is a badass looking cowboy person that I don't know. So basically, if you read in that, Balin was partying at the strip club with some of the other wrestlers from the league, and Bardo kind of comes in there, knocks the door open, and Balin kind of was like, "Hey, his bodyguards were going to go after him. He's like, man, you guys don't want no part of him. His reputation precedes him. So Dax Bardo, he's I get the feeling we got a main event player on our hands with him.
nice, nice. I mean, great,
And
great acquisition for the league.
Balin, so much respect, from what Balin has heard at the Black Sunshine pay-per-view on Cycle 75. He has booked Dax Bardo to go one-on-one with the legendary Catfish Rob.
Oh, nice. Like, come and get it. Take
All right.
on the league legend.
Yes.
Nice. Now, I know we got other characters that probably didn't get into the No One Safe pay per view, and I know you're working your magic to book the next. You said Black Sunshine.
Yeah. So Black Sunshine is our summer pay-per-view, and basically it's going to be a 2-day event because I'm not, like I said, I'm going to get pretty much everybody on the show. I mean, I'll get every manager on the show. I'm going to try and get most of the talents on the show too, like the wrestlers. Black
Yeah, because
Sunshine. So we have
I know
4
we
matches
got
so far.
I know we got a lot of the newcomers. Obviously, we've mentioned
Yep.
Mother Dragon and the gang. We've
Yep.
mentioned
Oh yeah.
the Seymours,
Yep. The
uh,
Rats. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah.
the
They're
new
all they're
rat,
all booked
the
in
new
the
rat, the new
the new
rats,
Rats.
the
Yes.
new rats. Hmm.
But yeah, no, we got they're all gonna be a part of the show. I will release the whole card this coming cycle. And I might even throw it on the one thing I want to get better at is kind of a few times, like a few months back, I would post something saying, "Hey, this is who the champs are from the last cycle. This is who you need to fight." I'm gonna try and do a something similar to that, and I'll try and get it in the week that Gold comes out. Because normally I'll think about it and then I'll do it like last minute, and I'm like, you gotta remember, not everybody likes to send in their stuff at 10 o'clock on Tuesday like I do. You know what I mean? So the day it's due. You know what I mean? So
What?
right. So
IWA Flip holding up the bulletin again? What?
right. Yeah. I think they probably wait on me and you every week. You know what I'm saying? But
we're not alone, Brandon. Believe me,
yeah,
I know we're not
you got a
alone.
few
I think
more.
that's why it keeps getting like pushed even further back.
I feel bad too because it's like it's not like I'm sending one league in. It's like I got like 4 leagues going in there, and
Oh yeah,
plus a
yeah,
commission,
yeah, yeah,
plus a commissioner report. I'm just like, oh, they probably hate me. They're probably like, fuck this guy.
yeah. What's the worst thing? Is like I'm sending in like $5. They're like, this son of a bitch is gonna change all these holds for $5. What the hell, man?
That's
Take his
awesome.
holds on purpose. Switch them around on purpose. Like,
Hey, $5 turned into the Ladies Revolution League title this time, right? So
woo,
yeah,
scored.
be wonder.
Oh
But yeah,
man.
so I'll release the pay-per-view matches for Black Sunshine for both days. But right now, 4 matches announced. Like we talked about for the Underworld title, we're doing it the highest strategy over 5 cycles. So between the pay-per-views, and from the first pay-per-view, um, the first Patient X was the highest over the course of those 5 cycles. He's going to take on Aiden Brimstone for the Underworld title. Catfish Rob, like I said, legend, taking on Dax Bardo. The Sinister Bagul taking on Blade. I think that'll be a cool matchup. And Warblaze is taking on Queen Melody.
Who was Sinister going up against?
Blade.
Blade. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good match.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's one I'd like to see.
And then Queen Melody versus Warblades. And
Versus
what was the?
Warblaze. That's it. And then Bardo versus Rob, and Aiden versus Patient X
Nice.
for the world
Um,
title.
go ahead and put down. I know the rats got to get themselves involved somehow.
Yes.
Go ahead and put them.
Live and let live versus the Rats.
Might as well. I mean, might as well get them involved quickly. You know, there's three of them. There's three of us.
Yeah. So that means I can expect some trash talk from Squeaky and Company this cycle, correct?
Oh yeah. We're definitely gonna address the rats. That's not cool. Who the hell brings more rats? They already got a damn. No, I'm kidding.
There
I'm
is a
making it
rat
seem like
infestation in
yeah.
the
I'm
Nightmare
just trying to.
Dimension.
You know what? I'm just trying to figure out if they're cousins or not. You know?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
You think? Yeah, it's like we opened up, like I said, the Nightmare Dimension. We opened up some more portals so we can get more people coming through, and we got just rats coming through, man.
Darn.
Rats and a cowboy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love it though. I'm loving it.
Oh yeah,
All right, Brandon.
absolutely,
We're gonna go ahead and sign this one off. Yeah, keep it tuned in. Keep it tuned in. We got a lot coming. Got a lot coming.
absolutely.
All right, guys. You've been listening to myself, IWA Flip, and Brandon Madden here on the Nightmare Dimension After Hours. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.
See you guys.